Camping in Utah, the old man had warned Sarah before she and her boyfriend Liam started their camping trip. "Don't ever, for any reason, mimic a human voice in the woods," he had rasped, his face a road map of desert wind and worry. "And if something mimics you, you run." Sarah and Liam, city kids on a desert adventure, had chuckled and ignored him. Their second night, deep in the desolate Utah scrubland, proved his warnings were nothing to laugh about. A howl, a high-pitched cry like a lost child, cut through the darkness. Liam, a hunter since childhood, knew the difference between an animal and something else. He nudged Sarah awake, and they both sat in their tent, rigid with fear. The cry came again, closer this time. It was a child's voice, sweet and innocent, calling, "Mama, I'm lost." Every parental instinct screamed at Sarah to help, but Liam held her back, his hand clamped over her mouth. "Don't," he whispered, his voice trembling. "Don't you dare." They huddled together, listening to the disembodied voice plead and cry, coming ever closer to their tent. The voice turned sinister, echoing their earlier conversations, a twisted, distorted mockery of their laughter. The scratching started then, a light, rhythmic tap-tapping against the tent's side. Sarah's blood ran cold. The tapping became a scraping, like claws on fabric, as a shadow moved just outside the tent. They heard Liam's voice call out, "Sarah? Are you okay?" Sarah's heart leaped to her throat. It wasn't Liam's voice, though. It was a perfect, unsettling mimicry of his voice, laced with a predatory undertone. Liam was right next to her. "What do we do?" She silently mouthed to Liam, her eyes wide with terror. Liam, his face pale and eyes wild, reached for his knife, dipped in white ash for such an occasion. "We wait," he whispered, "and when it moves, we run." They waited. The tent became a suffocating tomb of terror, the voice outside growing angrier, the scraping more insistent. It was then that the scratching stopped. A deafening silence fell upon the desert night, more terrifying than any noise. "It's gone," Liam breathed, letting out a long-held breath. "I think so too," Sarah whispered back. Then a new sound filled the air, a gurgling, wet noise. It was Liam's voice again, only this time it was a strangled, wet gasp that ended abruptly. The tent flap was unzipped from the outside. A figure crawled in, its shape disturbingly human, but its limbs too long, its eyes glowing red in the dark. The most disturbing part was the face Liam's face, smiling a too wide, unnatural smile and covered in a fresh, glistening red. "You're right," it hissed in Liam's voice, stepping into the light of the tent. "It's gone."